nicely in frame. You see, it looked more in frame during the preview part. Hello. Hello, hello, hello. Hello, 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 hello. Hello. Hi, Grace. Good to see you. Hi, Olivia. Hello, hello, hello. Yes, I do, Olivia. Hi, South African boys. Hi, Potato Frog. Hello. That's okay, Olivia. Hi, Peepa. How am I doing? It is a weird day. So I don't know what the conversion is to Celsius, but it is. Well, earlier it was negative 22 degrees Fahrenheit. I think now it's at like around negative 10, I want to say. Negative 10 degrees Fahrenheit. So I wanted to film a video actually earlier, but people were being loud outside because people could not scrape their windows. People could not people could not start their cars. So people were like talking to neighbors and like being like this. I heard somebody be like, "This is ridiculous." And I live in an older apartment, and our apartment sucks. And the management, I don't know if they do. I don't know what it's called, like off-peak heating, where if you like, we have it literally. We have the thermostat the highest it can go, which is at like what, 100, and the heat still isn't kicked on, or it's not kicked on strong enough. So right now it's 67 degrees. Earlier it was 65 degrees in here. Very, very cold. When it gets cold like that, I cannot think. Yeah, I'm in LA. New, I wish. Well, that sounds really bad given the circumstances. LA is my dream place to live. That's why that was my knee-jerk reaction. So, one day I'll live in hopefully that area, but no, I live in the upper Midwest. Very cold. But it might get up to like 50 degrees sometime in a week and a half, or a week and a half. When I tell you, I have never seen it reach 50 degrees in February. I don't think ever in my life around here. So that would be crazy if it does happen. There's still a lot of time in between, but yeah. Hello, people, people, people. So, I have these here. Oh, also, I am going to put my blanket on. Get nice and cozy if you can, because it is cold in here. Thankfully, like, over the past 2 years, I've gotten better with the cold, but at the same time, I haven't. Because if I go outside, like, I went to try and get mail earlier, we didn't even have any. Even though I'm expecting mail today, I went outside, and I felt like I was gonna faint, because I don't do good when it's really cold with my smeller. It's 5. Olivia, I can do a little bit of plucking. Ready, and pluck, 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 pluck. Oh my god. My microphone, I actually was able earlier this morning to film something, and this fell onto me. It was leaning. Y'all, if it's leaning, you gotta tell me. We're gonna be using this Oracle card deck. Who would like to get their card read? You don't have to ask a specific question. These are more like just whatever message comes through, comes through. Who would like their card red, 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 red? Hi, Danny. So if anybody wants their card read, that's what the video, the members only people voted on this for the live stream today. So anybody wants your card read, let me know. Of course, Habiba, first one. Okay, for Habiba. How are you all doing today, by the way? Sounds good, Danny. You'll be next. Sometimes with the cards, it can take a while too, by the way. Yes, you can, Alana. You're hungry. I just ate lunch. South African boys, you should eat if you can. I don't have nails right now, but I can still do this. Okay, yeah, I'll do this one. Ah, okay, I really like this card. It is Go With The Flow, and it says, let go, rest, manifest. Hi, Carla. Thank you, Danny. I agree. Okay, so Go With The Flow. Let's see what it says in the guidebook, okay? The ancestors speak. Relax, let go, and go with the flow. You don't need to control a situation. No, everything is going to happen or plan everything in advance. Time out is just as important as time doing, so don't feel guilty about gifting yourself some relaxation. When you go with the flow, you can manifest more quickly and easily. When you go with the flow, you can manifest more quickly. Okay. I'm not even kidding you, right before I hopped in the live stream. That's part of the reason it's been a weird day. I've just been like kind of spiraling a little bit today. I'm fine. But like all of this also relates to me. So I'm taking that message for you too, Abiba, but that's your message. And then it says definitory meaning. When you try to force a situation, it can block the natural flow. Take time out to relax and gather your thoughts. Once you have loosened up, release any fears or self-doubt. Trust in the universe and see where it directs you to help you relax and go with the flow. Imagine healing white light flowing through every part of your body, just as water flows in a river. When you are ready, affirm that the universe is taking care of everything. Take a deep breath and relax. So that's for you, Habiba. And then Danny, you're next. This is what the artwork. Yeah, Habiba, I'm so sorry. I feel you, like literally I feel you so hard with that, so. Oh. Wait. This is rock gone. This is I love you. No, right? No, this is hang loose. Hi, Gerard. Hi, Ahmed. Okay, so Danny, next. Who's after Danny? Grab your headphones. All right, Carla. be around anybody. Don't get other people sick. Alana, oh yeah, I'll go after. But this is for Danny, and then I'll do you, Alana. So, Danny, yours is get into nature. It says coexistence, gather. Oh, yeah, coexistence, gather, and limit waste. I don't know if you left some where it's cold, but it's saying to get out into nature. That one flipped over, so. The ancestors speak. Go outside and feel the sun on your face or the wind in your hair. Breathe in clean, fresh air. Walk through riverbeds or feel the soft green grass under your feet. Find balance and be one with the natural world, just as the Tlingit people have done for thousands of years. It's spelled Tlingid, the Tlingit people. Look at how much time you are spending inside, especially in air conditioning or artificial heating or under fluorescent lights. Your body needs to recharge by having access to natural light and fresh air. Notice how good it feels when you walk outside and experience the world around you. Divinatory meaning. Also, throughout this, I'm going to keep looking at my microphone, by the way, because I think I said in the last live stream, the piece that connects my microphone to my phone is like falling apart. So I hope it doesn't happen anytime soon. Because then if that falls apart, then I have to get a new one, or else my microphone won't connect. Anyway, divinatory meaning. Take a look around at everything nature has provided for you. Your home, your clothing, your food are all gifts from Mother Earth. This card is encouraging you to look at how you can give thanks by limiting waste and sharing resources and knowledge with those who are close to you. Look at ways you can reduce your demands on yourself and your environment for happier, more balanced living. I think too, there may be, I wonder if you have like garbage laying around or stuff that needs to be thrown out. Do that too. Yeah, South African boys go to the store. Yep, Dolly, I'll do it for you after I do it for Carla. Carla. Carla, with your name, I just want to call it Carla. Anyway, let me know if the shuffling's too loud. I can move back further. Like, okay, Carla, here's what yours is. I've never pulled this one either. It says, enjoy music. It says, instruments, sound, tone. Heck yeah, South African boys. Even just a simple, like, fire artwork is very beautiful. Anyway, so enjoy the music. Enjoy music. Okay, Carla, here's what it says. Connect with the healing power of music. Let go of the need to be good or acceptable and sing, dance, and play with music. Look at what inspires you and makes your heart and soul sing. Find yourself through music. Express yourself through music. You might also feel drawn to connect with your community through music. Definitive meaning. Music is creative. It opens your heart and mind, relaxes you, and allows you to nourish yourself and others. Be inventive. Do not be afraid or embarrassed to try new ways of creating sounds. Reconnect with your musical spirit. You can enjoy creating music whether you are a beginner or a seasoned professional. Share your songs and sounds with others. Take time each day to relax, listen to, and enjoy your favorite music. Oh, that's just a really cute one. Oh, that's really interesting, Carla. Well, Spirit is saying they see you. They see you, and they want for you to do it more. By the way, I like that kind of trigger where it's like crushing my eyes. Now look at my mouth. Crushing my mouth. You know, stuff like that. I am on here. Undertaker Gaming, I'm doing good. How about you? Now Dolly. Okay, this one for sure. Which is it? It was upside down. Interesting. Sometimes interesting. But yours is family connections. It says respect, people, kinship. Hi, Polar. I'm doing good. How about you? Oh, that's good to hear, Carla. For the one I uploaded, when I did it for myself when I was watching, I was pile 2 and 3, like parts of 2 and parts of 3. do is what I feel the most connected to, by the way. Like for angel numbers. Simran, yep, I'm doing free pick a card readings. So I'll do one for you, Simran. This is what's on the front. It's what's on the front of the deck. I don't think I've ever, maybe I have pulled this once before, but it says, awaken your inner shaman, connect, invoke, heal. So Simran, I just saw your other question. Hi ASMR Julia, how you doing? How are you doing? Good to see you. I don't think I've ever seen you pop up on one of these. I'm just doing like pick a card readings. It's a weird day. It's a weird day, Julia. Very cold here. Just a lot of weird energy in the air. Just a weird day. Okay. Simran. So let's see if this relates to the question you also asked. Awaken your inner shaman, connect, invoke, heal. Okay. The path of the shaman calls to you. Focus on your connection with the earth, animals, and nature spirits. Whoever you are or wherever you come from, the shamanic way is open to you. Shamans can be male or female and come from many cultures around the world. A healer, seer, or shaman in your ancestry may have passed their gift or special knowledge to you. If you do not know your family lineage, dig deep and ask the universe to help you discover your ancestor spirits. Continue to connect with the earth, nature, and animal spirits, and you will uncover your ancestral link. You can then tap into this spiritual knowledge and further develop your gifts. Okay. Divinatory meaning. You are a natural healer and hold the ability to connect to the restorative light of the universe for yourself and others. It is time to embrace or further your healing path. You have been using these gifts for a long time, over many lifetimes. Each person heals in their own way. You may use your words, your hands, or energy to nurture others. Explore different aspects and modalities of the healing arts, such as massage, Reiki. I gotta do one of those Reiki videos sometime soon. Or something that opens you as a channel for rejuvenating energy. You can use anything you learn to benefit yourself and others. When you are healing others, surround yourself with golden light so you don't become drained. When you are ready, invoke the healing energy of the shaman and pass your knowledge on to others. So, in regards to your question, it was something about like an ex, I think, or your old best friend. I think now's the time to really focus on your own inner healing, if that makes sense. I think you also get further answers if you just work on healing yourself, like as an individual person, you know what I'm saying? Thank you, Dolly, da, 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 da. You've been seeing those ones, Carla. I used to see 1111 a lot. Now I see, mainly, the ones I see the most are 222 and 444, 444. I've been recently feeling very connected and drawn to as well. Hi, Marab. Hi, hot man. Anybody else want a reading? Should I do one for myself? exercise, meditate, massage. Yeah, I was thinking earlier today I need to meditate more. And the ancestors speak, nurture your whole self and look after your physical body. People often think they don't have enough time to take care of themselves, but it is about making the time so you have more energy for yourself and others. Start caring for your body, heart, and mind to avoid tiredness or becoming disconnected from your spirit and energy source. Enjoy massage, sign up for a yoga class, or add a suitable activity to your weekly or daily routine that will contribute to your wellness. Your muscles will benefit from the exercise, and afterwards your energy will flow better and you will feel re-energized. Okay. This card may be a sign for you to learn massage, practice yoga, or engage in a therapeutic activity. As you become healthier and more energized, you will be able to help others by passing on your know-how. If you already teach yoga or provide healing massage to others, this card is a confirmation that you are on the right track. Keep up the good work. Earlier, I was giving myself Reiki, and I was also like meditating, which I ground myself. But I don't normally meditate, but I ground myself and like visualize. But I'm like, I don't want to think about anything. Don't manifest, just like try to meditate. So I was thinking about that today, and so I know I need to do that. And also, yeah, I need to give myself more Reiki. I keep saying that, but give myself more Reiki. That will help heal me. Physically, well, it's really cold here, so it affects my breathing. It affects my, like, I feel very fatigued when in this kind of weather. Which is also why I actually fell asleep. Here's the thing, too. Whenever I give myself Reiki, I always end up falling asleep every single time, except for when I give myself Reiki at night. Then it wakes me up when I'm trying to go to sleep and give myself Reiki at the same time. I'm like, why does it have to work this way for me? It makes me fall asleep any other time, even if it's like an hour or half an hour before I'm planning on going to bed. But when I go to bed, if I'm giving myself Reiki while I'm going to bed, then it just wakes me up. I'm like, oh why? Oh why? Why does it have to be like that? I'm sorry, Bowler. This is what immediately tried popping out. It says teach and share, instill, instruct, educate. The artwork on here is just so beautiful. Like, look at this. I just look at this and I want to cry. Anybody else? I've always felt very, very connected to Native American culture because it's a lot about connecting to the earth, you know, respecting the earth. Okay, teach and share. The ancestors speak. You are not alone. You may be questioning why you are here and what your true purpose is. This card has appeared to let you know that you are a natural teacher and it is part of your life purpose. You don't need to be a school teacher or a child care worker. You can show people a new way of being or looking at the world. You may be teaching your children or grandchildren everyday things, or you may be encouraging a friend to try something new or different. Value the wisdom and skills you can pass on to others. Okay, divinatory meaning. Look at the ways you can incorporate teaching or mentoring into your life so others may benefit. You have the ability to connect with people from all walks of life and show them the way. Try not to overthink this aspect of your purpose. You may already be teaching others without even realizing it. Enjoy sharing your gifts with others. That is what it is. Yeah, I saw that Kodak. Stay safe. Here's what the name is of this deck, Carla. I got it, I believe, at the holistic shop I used to work at many years ago. Most of the decks I've gotten have been at that holistic shop I used to work at, or just like at holistic expos, holistic fairs. Here's what it says on the back of the book, by the way. The ancestor spirits have been calling to you and have been patiently waiting for you to listen to them. They have wanted to connect with your energy for quite some time. Pay attention to the messages of the ancestors and they will offer answers to your questions and guidance for your life journey. it smells like. But it kind of does smell. It doesn't smell old, but it doesn't smell new. I don't know how to explain the way this smells. Interesting. There's recently a documentary I watched. It might have been on Netflix. Oh God, what's it called? Oh no, it highlighted Native American people across a few different tribes, and how important it is for them to have access to food. It was about food in Native American culture and how it's so important that they connect with their food. That's good, Bowler. I'm glad to help. Yeah, I know. Tell me if it ends up like looking like it's leaning. Actually, the way it looks, it kind of looks like it has to. Whenever I have the mic set up, all good to go. It is kind of leaning anyway, but anyway. But you should all. I don't remember what it's called, but it's about food. The documentary is about. I think it was on Netflix. It was recently uploaded, like a couple weeks ago, like around Christmas break, I think. Maybe a little bit after. No, it was like from 2 weeks ago. Anyway, it's about food and Native American culture. I don't remember if it was a documentary or a docu-series. I think it was a docu-series, maybe 3 episodes. The Magic of You. I'm not sure. I don't have it. I maybe have heard of it by Fiona Ward. That sounds familiar. But I don't have it, but it sounds familiar. I was going to say something else. Oh, for those of you who watched last week's video on Wednesday about my new series I have going on my channel. It's called ASMR Soapbox. And I'm going to be uploading another video tomorrow as well. So it'll be about TikTok, it'll be about CapCut, all that, like Meta. If you want to just hear me talk about that and how I feel it impacts me, everything that's going on. So keep an eye out for that. I might go live during it, I might not. I might do a premiere and be in the live chat, I'm not quite sure, but for those, I'll upload those at noon Central Standard Time, so 12 o'clock p.m. Central Standard Time is when those will be uploaded. Danny, you know a couple people in the Lakota tribe down in South Dakota. Yeah, South Dakota has a very big Native American culture. Like, there's not many people that live in South Dakota. Like, if you're talking about like per capita or like per state, South Dakota I feel like has a lot of Native American people. Where I live in Minnesota, the Native American reservations are mainly like in the northern part of Minnesota, and then there's also ones in southern Minnesota. They're not as much in central Minnesota, but there's also like a few prominent ones just south of the Twin Cities. Yeah, I've been to the Duluth area many times, and you can definitely, around that area, there's a lot of Native American people. You can definitely feel the energy. Also, my uncle traditional tarot meanings, but the oracle cards are just whatever you want for them to be. So this person had it centered around ancestors. Yeah, Buller. Plucking the foam might cover. I can do it with my hands. When I was listening back, it sounded like that. It sounds like the crackling might be a bit like aggressive in my opinion, but yeah, I don't know about saying quite a lot. Like I never lived in South Dakota, and I also am not Native American, so I don't like know for sure. But I grew up in North Dakota, and we never like learned about Native American people in school, honestly. But there was like, I think we did know, we're taught about how there's quite a few reservations that were prominent in South Dakota, even the Dakotas and Minnesota. There's very key, I mean, there's Native American people everywhere, right? But like in North Dakota, South Dakota, Minnesota, this area, there's a lot of known reservations, and a lot of Native American people are trying to preserve their culture in these areas. I've never been on a reservation, but yeah. The only Native American people I had met growing up were people I went to school with, and they weren't on the reservation. One of my exes is actually Native American, and he never grew up on the reservation, but he sometimes would visit the one that his mom grew up on. Hi, your fave girly. Let me know if you want me to pull a card for you, okay? That's why I want y'all to look up this docu-series or documentary about Native American people and food, and how, like, because of basically a bunch of white people coming and swooping in, it's put the food and the resources that the Native American people across the United States rely on. So, also it talks about statistically how, for example, like diabetes is very rapidly, has at least in recent history, rapidly increased in Native American communities because of lack of proper resources and the introduction of very highly processed foods. And so there's one guy who opens up a restaurant focused on culture, Native American culture, and also like Whole Foods. Hi, Effie too. I got you, South African boy. Boys. Yes. It's actually kind of like, I don't know how to feel about this, but when talking about South Dakota, there's not many people, and it's a lot of driving and nothingness until you get to a small town, pretty much. Not on PBS, I'm pretty sure it's on Netflix. It was released very recently, like a couple weeks ago. But people always talk about horror stories about like driving through South Dakota, and like stories of people running out of gas, and so the closest people to them are on a reservation, and then people getting like their stuff stolen. I'm like, is that just like a wives' tale though? Because I'm like, let's not put, because in people like in North Dakota perpetuate like the stereotype of danger. I'm like, I feel like I don't know how much of that I believe. If it happened once, like, I don't know what to say. But it's just really weird. So growing up, the Native American people were never like talked about in a positive light, which is very frustrating. Hi Martin, I'm sorry I don't have any zipper on me. Anybody else? Any other takers? Any other takers? I have plenty of you, Henry, too. I appreciate that. Again, whenever I'm doing these mic triggers, like, I can never really hear it, but then listening back, I'm like, oh yeah, that like, sounds pretty nice. Well, it's not even just the lack of knowledge, it's purposefully not including certain knowledge. Like, I can tell you right now, like, all the history I learned about in school, oh, it makes me so mad. I feel like crying. Oh, especially with everything going on in the world right now. Oh my gosh. What's even gonna happen now? Wait, isn't Nancy McMahon supposed to be the Department of Education leader person? Oh my god. It's gonna get even worse. Oh, I could just cry. By the way, I wanted to say this at the beginning. I know a lot of people watching right now are not Americans. But there's also sometimes people who watch things back, like the live streams back, and I still want to say this for anybody listening. We know yesterday was Trump's inauguration. Okay? This is and will always be a safe space for women, for non-binary people, for queer people of any kind, any minority. This is a safe space for you. Okay? I want this to be a safe community of people. And even if you feel like you're not wanted in your own life, you're wanted here. And I cannot stress that enough. Okay? If you are somebody who deals with a mental or physical illness or disability, you belong here. Okay? You have value and you have worth. Don't let any politics ever tell you otherwise, that you should be ashamed of who you are. Inherently so. You belong here, and I appreciate you, and you are, at the end of the day, nobody else accepts you. I do, and I hope you can learn to accept yourself as well. Okay? Like, right now, for those of you who aren't in the United States, so I'm a non-binary woman. I go by she, they. There are certain, right away, one of the policies that Trump put an executive order on is to basically make only two genders. So when people like Trump, in the government's eyes, basically, like, I'm non-binary, I like, kind of don't exist. But I do. They try to tell me, or anybody else who's non-binary or gender non-conforming, that we don't exist. They try to tell trans people they don't exist. But we do. We always have. We always will. Okay? Just out of curiosity, with things like tarot cards, it's important how knowledgeable the person doing it is. What is the training like? I taught myself at the beginning of quarantine. It was really scary at first for me to learn, but you also have to use your intuition along with the traditional tarot meanings. And so you just have to keep practicing on yourself and then other people. And so that's what got me. It was over quarantine. There was time. It was always like kind of daunting to me. I was never drawn to doing tarot before until that moment in time. So give yourself grace. Practice. Don't think that what you're saying is wrong. Everybody does tarot differently, so do what works best for you. I shuffle and wait. Some people shuffle and then just keep pulling cards from the stack and lay out a table of cards or whatever. I wait until cards fly out, flip over, or they're shining for me, and I feel like I need to put them down. You're welcome, Libby. And here's the thing, people say in America, vote local, that's where it's most important. While I can't say it's unimportant to vote local, it's very important to vote for like your town or your state. Now look what happens when people don't vote, or people vote in a certain way. Now look who's president again. I try not It's okay also. It doesn't even matter if well, I was gonna say, it's okay if you do get worried. It's okay to like feel that a little bit. I'm not saying like be toxic positivity and be like, whether it affects me or not, like everything's literally fine and like everything's going to be perfect. You know what? It's gonna be a hard road ahead for a lot of people in America and even worldwide. Mr. Worldwide. Why is Pitbull even? What is he up to? He has some problematic lyrics too. Anyway. Something worried. It's okay to be worried, but then we also have to like try to not just sit in it for too long, right? So it's okay to be worried. That means that you're watching, paying attention, and it's hitting a nerve in you. Somebody don't have the same views, don't like me. Agree with everything, you know what I mean? Somebody don't. What do you mean? Oh, just because somebody doesn't have the same views. How do you become president, Andrea? Well, have money, be white, more specifically, always be a man, because if you're a woman, people will not vote for you. I'm being satirical, but also literally is how it happens. Oh my god, Elon needs to go back to South Africa, please. People are talking about how he pretty much is like the president in America. It's like, oh my god. If he buys TikTok and CapCut, oh my god. Nope. Hi, Vicky. Would you like me to pull a card for you? Okay, Vicky, sounds good. Did you first ever pop on during one of these? By the way, when I was doing one of these, I think that's when you first ever popped on, right? You got like your message was about love life. Anyway, let's see what your card is for today. Yeah, I gotcha, Andrea. People also have internalized misogyny too. He's lost his privileges. Yeah, this one, Vicky. Share the same political views doesn't mean they agree with everything that person says or do. Like me, for example, if somebody doesn't share the same political views. Right. Wait, arrested in Germany for doing what? Oh, the salute, yeah. So, TikTok is still around. Here, Vicky, I'm gonna do this for you first. Oh, I pulled this for somebody else earlier too. Family connections, respect, people, and kinship. Somebody else got that card earlier too. The ancestors speak. It's time to reconnect with your family. You don't need to live with or spend a lot of time with them like these Samoans, but perhaps you could call or visit a family member. Your family doesn't have to be biological. They could be your adopted family or friends. Sometimes our biological families are no longer part of our lives, and that is okay. It is important to create your own family in whatever way suits you. You may even view your pets as your furry children or family. This card can also be a sign that family members passed away or living or trying to contact you. Divinatory meaning. it for sure can't be found on the App Store. Like, America's never been land of the free, home of the brave. It's been land of the money, you know? Land of the money, land of the resources. Land of, like, throughout history, there's always been, like, hierarchical, oligarchical, that sounds weird, systems, like, caste systems, any of that. There's always been that throughout history. So the fact that, like, there's a lot of people in America being like, oh yeah, we live in an oligarchy, it's like, it's not just now, it's been like this. It has been like this. It's always been. Now the gap is getting even further. Rich people up here. The middle class is diminishing. In America, the upper class continues to make more money and the lower class continues to make less money. There's so many people with billions of dollars. I think in America, the top 3 richest people in America make up more than half of the bottom 50%, or is it just like in general, more than 50% of Americans, the top 3 billionaires in America have more wealth than, or 50% of the American people combined, right? Anyway. So it's like, y'all, it's been like this. Why are people just now starting to, like, act? Also, people keep talking about not putting old people into Congress, but it keeps happening. Okay, the only old person that has support is Mr. Bernie Sanders. Also, there's even AOC talked about, Alexandria Ocasio-Cortez talked about New York Senator. She talked about how there is not enough evidence to even suggest that there's enough of a, like, security issue on ByteDance's part or China's part or anything. There's not enough. It's just that, and you can tell because you can tell it's all about money and how people, like American people, just wanted it. The rich American people just wanted TikTok in America because at the last second, Biden was saying, like, oh yeah, we're trying to, like, reverse the ban before he was on his way out. It's like, you're the one that proposed this thing. Before that, it was Trump. It's because there's so many American investors in TikTok, and I think they thought that it would sell to American people, but it did not. So then now politicians are scrambling. A lot of people are not using Meta apps right now because I don't know if y'all saw, but Meta, like Facebook, Instagram, all that, Meta and Mark Zuckerberg now have removed the safe hold put in place, or the, what do you call it, like the fact checking, data checking, and all of that. So now censorship has been removed. It's put in the hands of the people. So what this means now is that through Meta platforms, people can be discriminatory without any consequences. People can spread misinformation, conspiracies, without any fact checking, without any consequences. Very dangerous. Like, even there's a quote that's been spreading around about Zuckerberg says, oh yeah, people can talk about how being queer is a disease or mental illness, and you won't get in trouble if you say that on, like, Facebook or Instagram. I know, Danny. I know. Mom, if you're watching this, she's a boomer, right? Just on the cusp of being a boomer. I have to help her with her technology all the time, and there's some of these people, it's like, I know y'all don't even know. Y'all don't even know what a computer even is, I guarantee. You're from Texas, do you mean, Devlin? Yeah. Yeah, I could, Habiba. Hi, Big Austria. But a lot of people are not using Meta right now. I don't really use the platforms too much, typically. But I do like going on Instagram so I can keep up with, like, politics and stuff. So I follow a lot of grassroots organizations, a lot of activists, people who protest, people who are knowledgeable about what's going on politically. Danny, he's always been a sketch, you could say. But see, the misogyny is so bad too. Oh my god. If y'all aren't done. Oh. This is also, I pulled one of these earlier too, Habiba. Hi, Mark. Excuse me, Polar. I don't know what that even means. I don't keep up on Zuckerberg news, I guess. Habiba, but I pulled this earlier for somebody as well. Teach and share, instinct, instill, instruct, educate. Okay. But I'll read it again. The ancestors speak. You are not alone. Oh, that was for Polar. You are not alone. You may be questioning why you are here and what your true purpose is. This card has appeared to let you know that you are a natural teacher and it is part of your life purpose. Let me know if you hear the baby crying in the background. You don't need to be a school teacher or a child care worker. You can show people a new way of being or looking at the world. You may be teaching your children or grandchildren everyday things, or you may be encouraging a friend to try something new or different. Value the wisdom and skills you can pass on to others. Look at the ways you can incorporate divinatory meaning. Look at the ways you can incorporate teaching or mentoring into your life so others may benefit. You have the ability to connect with people from all walks of life and show them the way. Try not to overthink this aspect of your purpose. You may already be teaching others without even realizing it. Enjoy sharing your gifts with others. I haven't been doing this with anybody else but Habiba. If I talk about like your mother, she's somebody who gives very much like literally like, you know, there's people who are moms, but like she gives mother. Like is she a very nurturing person? Does she like kind of almost in a way adopt people as her children, even if they're like her age or like that kind of vibe? Like take people in. Let me know. I could be off, but you're welcome, Muller. Mark, I'm doing pick a card readings. Let me know if you would like one as well. I can do a pick a card for you. Also, in the meantime, I will be right back. I'm going to get a drink of water. Did you all see my cat? Also, y'all, you gotta tell me if this is leaning. It's been